Hi, I'm Lori Coates, school psychologist and BCBA for Davis School District.
And I'm Jocelyn Ruiz, BCBA and co-coordinator of the debate team for Davis School District. And we are here with another episode of the Bait Debate. In Bait Debate, we address simple research-based behavioral practices that will work with individual students or groups of students in school settings. The situations and questions that we talk about are adapted from what we are seeing and hearing in schools. These are common struggles with students of all abilities. Although they are simple strategies, they will be effective at decreasing challenging behavior and making your day just a little bit easier. We're excited to share these strategies to make them available to SPED teachers, gen ed teachers, and all other staff working in schools. Don't forget to check us out on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We are at behavior_in_progress. All right, so last time we talked about wounding words.
Oh, yes, we did.
And let's see. So, Lori, did you have any experiences recently where you encountered some students using verbal threats or wounding words? Tell us how that went.
So, I think what we assessed last time was whether this is a high level or a low level threat, like when you have a threat from a student. So, one of the experiences that we had this year is there's a student who has threatened to run home anytime that he gets escalated. And he has run home 2 times, and it's across a 5-lane road.
Oh.
So it's very dangerous, right? This is a
Yes.
very dangerous situation. So when the student says, I'm going to run home, then the school needs to take that threat seriously and as a high-level threat. So that was my experience. How about yourself?
Recently, so we had a student just start at a new school, and he got a chance to tour the school before his first day there.
Oh.
And during the tour, he kept looking around at the classroom and just at the school and was finding things that he was threatening he was going to break. Like, oh, I'm going to pull that fire alarm. I'm going to break this window. And that was a more low-level threat,
Right.
because it wasn't an immediate thing that the school was worried about. It just gave them some information on what to prepare for
Right.
when the student did go there for the first day.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're prepared for the escalation. Yeah. Well, what's our topic for today, Jocelyn?
Today we're going to be talking about escalation echoes, or managing other students' responses to witness threats and crisis situations.
Oh.
Lori, what are responses that we're seeing for other students who witness highly charged situations with their classmates?
Students are anxious. They're anxious when they're seeing these kind of big escalations in their classroom. They're worried about their own safety and the safety of their teachers. Mostly what we notice is students worry about their teacher being okay, which I find really interesting. Some students may feel even a need for retribution. What can staff and teachers do to support students who are having a difficult time recovering from some of these high student crises and witnessing some of these threats?
The main support is for you as a teacher to remain calm yourself. The more calm you are and the more that you are able to move forward with your daily routine, the more settled students are going to feel. In addition, the student who was escalated should be given an opportunity to recover and be part of the classroom again with a lot of positive reinforcement. We're probably going to need even more positive reinforcement
It has to get higher, right?
Yes, during
Yeah.
that time. By doing this, this will help the other classmates see that people can make mistakes and move forward.
Yeah.
And in some cases, it might also be good to allow the student who escalated the opportunity to apologize or make some restitution to other students.
Definitely.
What are some proactive strategies that teachers can put into place when they have a student who has a history of high crisis and verbal threats?
I think the best proactive measure is really your environmental engineering. So looking at your classroom and having more vulnerable students in a position to be able to exit them from the room more easily if needed, or closer to the teacher where they feel more safe. making sure you have a climate in the classroom, as you were talking about, of making mistakes and knowing how to make restitution. I think making sure that the teacher has that climate generally. Like, we all make mistakes, we
Yes.
can all fix them. And then ensure that the classroom has solid routines and procedures for crisis situations. So practicing when we have something happen in our classroom, what are we going to do? You know, are we going to go into the library? Are we going to go into another classroom? And then toward the top of the list is still always, which we come back to, reinforcement. What is your
Yes.
reinforcement like ahead of time before the crisis so that students want to be part of that, you know, classroom and they feel very positive and safe in the classroom? So that was a quick topic for today. And thank you for tuning into this episode of Bait Debate. We're so excited to have the opportunity to share behavior strategies. There are many proactive strategies we can implement when other students are witnessing verbal and physical threats that will help mitigate anxiety and help your classroom feel more in control. We also have lots of new, fun, exciting topics we'll be covering as we continue through the school year to keep you and your educator friends reeled in. Be sure to like and share, and we'll catch you next time.